Money Radio, good afternoon. It's time to talk mortgages, and when we look for information on mortgages, we go to the best of the best. And for years now, that's been Mike Metz with Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate at 480-585-1616, 480-585-1616. And if you'd like more information about Mike Metz and what he does at Guaranteed Rate, go to MikeLoans.com. Because that's what Mike does. He loans. MikeLoans.com. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Sinclair.
I've been seeing some information about the Phoenix real estate market. Here's a quick rundown. Number of homes sold in January down 17% from the last year. Sixth straight month in which sales have fallen from a year earlier. After 25 straight month-over-month gains, prices now staying flat or falling in each of the last 4 months. Investor demand dropped down to 19% of homes sold in December, down from around 40% back in July of 2012. This market's cooled off, and it's getting a little bit chilly out there.
Very chilly right now. And what we're seeing is, around the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, we had a fairly normal market, equal number of buyers, equal number of sellers. Then we shift to a slight bias towards the buyers. Boy, we have a strong bias, about a 30% bias towards buyers right now. And what's that mean? If you're out there looking for a home, you're going to probably ask for that seller to reduce their ask price. Maybe you're going to ask for seller concessions. The seller pays part of the closing cost. These are items that you get when we move to a buyer's market. Last week, we saw more price cuts on the MLS than we'd seen about the last couple of years. So sellers are starting to reduce their prices. They're starting to realize, hey, this market's not as hot. Demand is weakening. We're running about 78% of normal. So there's always two sides of the coin. Yeah, if you're a seller, you might not get as much for the house right now. But if you're a buyer, things are starting to go on sale again. So it might be time to look around because interest rates really haven't moved much in the last 3 or 4 months. So it's not a question of affordability. Underwriting standards, they're getting looser. They really are. Things have loosened up, more of a common sense underwriting. So underwriting's not causing a problem. The qualified mortgage that we talk so much about coming in, man, come and gone. It hasn't seen any effect at all to the consumer, to the realtor. Now, on your conforming loans $417,000 and below, we no longer have interest-only products. That would be, I had a call the other day, some guy wanted an interest-only on a $250,000. I couldn't find him anything out of 40 different investors plus Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. But in the jumbo arena, above $417,000, there is still interest only available. So that would be the only thing that I've seen that's had any change to it lately.
Now, it's a buyer's market. If somebody's out there thinking, okay, I'll start looking around, how do you start the process? Best way to go?
Give us a call. I'll go over the situation with you. Do you want to sell your current home? Do you want to keep it? Do we want to do one mortgage? Do we want to do a piggyback, a first and a second mortgage? If we have PMI, do you want monthly PMI, or do we want to go a slightly higher rate and no PMI? And so we'll kind of fine tune, come up with a strategy that we want for the best mortgage. Then I'll approve you online. This is all done on the same phone call. Send you out your approval letter. You're going to send me back the items that I've requested. Tax returns, pay stub, W-2, those items. And then I'm going to issue you virtually a bulletproof approval letter so that when you're out there buying a house and you submit it, the seller is going to see that you've definitely been approved, not just, I looked at your credit report and it sounds pretty good. Additionally, and I call it my buyer's confidence program, I'm going to call the selling agent once you've let me know that you've put in an offer. I'm going to let them know how strong you are. Yep, you're ready to go. You get me an appraisal and a title report. We're ready to fund this loan. So we take it serious on the approvals because why not? We don't want to waste everyone's time, including the borrower, getting down the road 30, 45 days and all of a sudden find out that there's something we didn't see early on because we didn't have a tax return or a pay stub. I like to go hard early, get it all taken care of. Then you have a smooth, relaxing buying experience.
And again, in a buyer's market, that gives you an advantage as a buyer making sure that's all in place.
And Sinclair, you're exactly right. It's going to happen. We're going to go into a buyer's market. It's going to, prices are going to come down for a while, and then all of a sudden we're going to blink and there they go up again. And it's just peak valley in this business.
Welcome to real estate in Phoenix. We were talking a little earlier, and I said, I think we actually had a normal month maybe back around November, and that happens about once every 3 or 4 years. We have one normal month.
It is a strange. It's when it happens, not often. Real estate in Phoenix, not for the faint of heart. Definitely not.
It is volatile, but you've really done a lot to upgrade your services over the past few months, and with your association now with Guaranteed Rate, you've added a lot of technology into the mix. And I think one of the cool things is folks can apply anytime online 24/7, and then they can even track the progress of a loan.
Exactly. And also when you apply online, it's not just submitting an application. You're going to get an approval online. So you submit your application, it'll immediately give you back an approval, which is a Freddie Mac approval. This is the same thing as if you walked into the office and wanted to get approved. So that technology, and I think we're the only lender that out there that does provide that, as well as it'll allow you to get a free copy of your credit report, a full 3-bureau merge. All of this is at no cost. So there's really no reason you wouldn't want to do it. If you are in the process, you're curious about your credit, can I be approved, but I don't have time to talk to Mike, go online, hit the Apply Now button, and it'll walk you right through it.
MikeLoans.com. That's what Mike does. He loans. MikeLoans.com. That'll get you through to Mike Metz at Guaranteed Rate. You can always call 480-585-1616, 480-585-1616, and the website MikeLoans.com. Mike Metz, Guaranteed Rate. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, thank you, Sinclair.